Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'd like to share what sold this past weekend, which was October 22nd and 23rd, and I'll also be sharing some Friday night sales as well as some Monday morning sales too. And I'd also like to thank all the subscribers and the folks who have been liking the videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. And also a quick shout out to those who have left comments, and that would be Angel Sirs, It's a Deal Cherry, Alexardo, Rose, La Jen Was Here, Odalis, Jen aka Material Girl, DeSanti, Maria Felicity, Nicole aka Niquina, Colleen, Brenda G, and also Brenda M, Sujo, and Susanna. Thank you all so much for your awesome comments. I really appreciate you, and snaps to you all. Okay, great. So I'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with eBay sales this time. Let's see. I think I had 11 sales this weekend on eBay, and let me see how many. I think like 8 sales on Poshmark, and then I also had a sale on Depop as well. So actually what I'll do is I'll do Depop first. So I went ahead and listed these Evisu jeans, and they have this really cool embroidered dragon on the back pocket area, and they are selvage jeans made. The brand is from Japan, and I think they're really popular in the 90s. So these are kind of 90s Y2K style. I found these at the bins. I want to say maybe maybe almost a month ago. So I think they sold within a month. Here, let me see. Actually, I think I can even look this up. Yeah. I listed them on the 6th, and so today is the 24th, so less than a month. And I actually sold these. I listed them on eBay and Poshmark, and these jeans were getting a lot of attention, actually. Lots of likes and lots of watchers. But I thought, I really feel like Depop is the primary audience for this pair of jeans. So I went ahead and listed on Depop, and it got a bunch of attention. And so it did sell actually on eBay at first, and the buyer didn't pay for 4 days, and so that meant I had to remove the sale from Poshmark, and I think I didn't have it on Depop at that time. So I waited the 4 days, and the buyer didn't pay, so I went ahead and canceled the order because the buyer didn't pay, and then relisted it on Poshmark, and then I went ahead and put it on Depop, and so it did sell. I don't know why that happened. Let's see. It did sell for $105. So this is a really great sale. Very happy with this one. I think I'll go ahead and just use this. And this, at the bins, these jeans were in like one of two bins that had a lot of sort of this 90s Y2K items. And actually, I got one pair of Ibizus, and another reseller, he had another pair. So yeah. And the other reseller, what he decided to do, and they do this a lot at my bins, is they do a lot of selling right there at the bins, you know, amongst the other vintage pickers and things, or they'll do trades and things. And so I think in this case, I don't know if he sold it or if he traded it in for some vintage Levi's, something like that. So anyways, happy with the sale. I went ahead with Depop. I purchased the shipping label off of Pirate Ship, and it's really easy to use. You know, you have to put in the weight of the item and the address of the buyer, and then it gives you sort of a whole list of different shipping options that you can choose. So yeah, this one is a priority mail 2-day. Let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, and then we'll go to this one. Yeah. All right, so next is an eBay sale, and this one is a Columbia men's down puffer jacket, medium, in teal. And it is a really pretty color. The size is medium. It's the Omni Heat, I think. So it has this, I don't know, silver kind of lining. And it's sold for, let's see, $30. And it sold, let's see, pretty quickly, because I listed on the 17th and today's the 24th. So, or actually it sold on the 23rd. So, you know, a really fast sale, and sold for $30. So that's great too. And actually, hi Colleen, how you doing? You had some really great questions, and you know, I think one of the questions was, how do I determine what's a good sale versus a great sale? And that actually was a really good question, because it kind of made me really kind of sit down and figure out parameters for what, you know, I determined for two. And so what I decided on, okay, this is going to, let's see, I think I'm going to use this, yeah. Yeah, I can use pink. Maybe pink would be nicer. See. Yeah, so the way I determine a great sale versus a good sale would be, a great sale would be something that sells for $30 or more and sells like within a month. And then I think a good sale, you know, that's kind of like a starting point, I think. And then a good sale is, you know, less than $30, and it takes, you know, and or it takes longer than a month. But of course, you know, that's, if it sells for $100 and it takes, you know, 2 or 3 months, I guess it's still a great sale, right? So it's kind of hard to just be really cut and dry about how I figure it, but you know. Anyway, so Colleen, that was, you know, that was a nice question, just, you know, to sort of figure out what my parameters are, I guess. So I'm trying to keep my computer on so that I can just look over and see the costs rather than me taking the extra time of writing it all down, that it's just in my spreadsheet. But my computer keeps falling asleep, so it's quite annoying. Okay, so next is this sweater from Banana Republic, and it sold for $10. So it's called I guess a cricket sweater, and it's interesting because I thought it was a mistake having this the stripes not match, but it actually was also in the stock photo, so that is intentional. And I went ahead and listed this, I think for $18, and I was really kind of worried about this one because it's a men's extra small size sweater, and you know, the color, I wasn't sure, you know, how that would, if you know, people would like this kind of pink color, bubblegum pink, but it did, somebody made an offer of $10, and I sort of debated on it for a while, you know, whether or not I should go ahead and accept it, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and move it. So I accepted it. So that was good. And then also I think I also might have made like $1 or something on, well, actually I don't want to go over just in case, because this is a priority mail. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this one too. And I guess I'll use the pink again. Okay. So again, I like to wrap, you know, eBay sales, especially if they're, you know, weighed items. If it's not like a flat rate, then I'll go ahead and wrap it so that I'm not adding any extra weight to the package, because the buyer has, you know, bought a specific weight of shipping. So that's what I do. Let's see, and then I'm going to go ahead and, here it is. And then after I wrap it, I'm able to attach the thank you tag. And I go ahead and I, you know, kind of just handwrite up a little personal thank you. So let's see. Next is this wool coat, men's coat, and let's see, this one is, the brand is Ciani Cellini, men's coat, 48 regular wool blend, in the color black. It's long line, and it's in really, really great condition. It is, you know, pretty heavy and substantial, but this is, you know, I purchased this coat from my bins back when my bins was charging $1.50 per item. So, you know, at that point, you know, $1.50 for heavy coats and sweaters, heavy jeans, you know, is a really good deal. So I go ahead and do a little bit of a lint roll for these large coats and things. I much prefer to sell them on Poshmark, because Poshmark has a really simple and very sort of inexpensive shipping for larger items like coats and jackets and things. So but now that I'm selling on eBay, it's a little bit concerning for me as far as the shipping is going, so not the funnest thing to do. Okay, so next item is this Armani Exchange sweater, and it might be vintage. Yeah, it's Hong Kong. So this is a vintage sweater. Let's see. There it is. Okay. This sweater sold for $21.75, and I actually had this for quite a while. I would say I had this about a year or so. Oh, the back is cute too. The sort of the cut detail travels to the back, so it's almost like it's sewn like that with the split. And it actually sold, can't remember where it sold on, I wonder if it sold on eBay before. And again, you know, the 4-day thing where I had to, you know, wait the 4 days, you know, to see if the buyer is going to pay for it or not, and then I have to remove it from Poshmark or any other, you know, platform. And then I wait, and then at the 4-day mark, the sort of selection for cancel because buyer hasn't paid will show up, and then that way, you know, us sellers are not dinged for, you know, canceling the order too soon. So had to do that. And then let's see, this one is going, I'll go do this one. Yeah. So then I put it back up on eBay and Poshmark, and it did sell. So I am happy that, you know, this is moving. So, and let's see, would I pick this sweater up again? You know, I think it did take a long time to sell. You know, and $21.75 is not a bad sale. So I would say, yeah, I think I would pick this up again, you know. And it did get some I don't know, interest, I guess. So I think it's worth having in my closet or in my store. So you know, I'll pick up Armani Exchange when I see it at the bins. It's you know, it's not the high-end Armani, but it does seem like there is a market for Armani exchange. So, you know, I will definitely pick it up if it's in good condition. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now we have this Patagonia. I think it's a chinchilla jacket, maybe? Let me see. No, it's the Los Gatos fleece jacket in sort of this winter white color. And this jacket, it's in good condition. Just kind of doing a little double check. There. So when I find Patagonia at the bins, I'm, you know, I do like a little happy dance inside. I don't know, it's just so fun to, you know, to find it. And it's not easy to find because everyone is looking for it, you know. All the resellers are, you know, very happy to pick it up, so. And, you know, not all Patagonia sells right away. So, you know, this one actually took a while to sell. Let's see. It actually took a month to sell. And it sold for $25. So according to that, I guess it would fall under the good sale. It was a good sale. Let's see. Okay. Oh, keep going on. Let's see. All right. Okay. So next sale is these Anthropologie wide leg pants. And they have sort of this, I don't know what you call these double buttons on the side. It's almost like a sailor pant. And they also have sort of the contrasting big stitching as well, which is really nice. And this one, let's see. They're called the Taikonhu Anthropologie pants. And let's see, I listed them on the 5th and they sold on the 24th. So that took less than a month. And it sold for $25. And I had listed them for $28. So this is a good sale. Almost a great sale. I think, you know, if it sold for $30, it would be a great sale. Let's see. Let me do this. And these pants, when I saw them in the bins, I thought they were really, really cute. I really like the style. I had never heard of Taikonhu brand, but you know, just from the style, I kind of felt like it had sort of an Anthropologie vibe to it. So, you know, looked it up, and you know, yes, they sell this brand at Anthropologie. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. And I think wide leg pants and, you know, even in trousers are pretty popular. So you know, I was happy to pick it up. And I'm going to go ahead and add it to this flat rate cardboard envelope. And when I use the cardboard envelope, I kind of decided to put the item into a plastic Ziploc bag. Just to add a little bit of protection, and it also actually makes it easier to sort of slide and fit into this envelope. So that's something that kind of new that I've been doing with my shipping. And I seem to use this priority flat rate envelope a lot. So, and it's because it's one of the more affordable ways to ship. And you know, I like to try to keep my shipping costs low. That way, you know, I charge for shipping. I don't do free shipping. So, you know, in order to give a good price on shipping, I'll often opt for this cardboard envelope. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. All right. Okay, so then we have this Patagonia long sleeve t-shirt. It has the Patagonia logo type on the front, and then the big logo in the back in navy color. And let's see, this one sold for $14, and it's sold in a day. So this was a really fast sale. And actually this one also was, you know, I have like a little hangnail, which is not good because I don't want to snag I don't want to snag any of the clothes. Yeah, so this one sold quickly, and I think it was a promoted, you know what, I don't have the promoted and organic in front of me. But I'm pretty sure this one was a promoted, and most of my eBay sales are actually organic sales or organic search sales. So I went ahead and ran I think it's called a report or a sales, I don't know, it's some kind of a report. I'm sorry, I'm so new to still learning eBay. And I just got a store. I just subscribed as a basic store. So, you know, that offers me, I guess, more features and functions. So I did run some kind of a report. And it said that, I don't know, it sort of said that, you know, my listings were really pretty good. But the thing that I can improve on is if I increase my promoted listings percentage, and I think across the board it said to do it like 6%. So, you know, right now I had it at 2%, and then I raised it to 3%, and now it's saying 6%. So I didn't change my whole store to 6%, but the newer listings, I'm you know, choosing 6% promoted listings. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. But promoted listings just makes it so that I guess it's higher, or I don't know if it's higher in the search. Maybe it is higher in the search, and it shows up more frequently. we go. So how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I guess Halloween is coming up pretty soon too, right? And just wondering, do you guys sell a lot of Halloween related items, you know, maybe like costumes and things? I did not pick up costumes, but I did sell one pair of pants, and oh, actually they were the vintage Gitano acid wash baggy jeans, and I sold that to somebody who said that he wanted to use it as a Halloween costume. So yeah, which was very interesting. So maybe he was going as a, you know, an 80s person or something. Anyways, next we have this North Face fleece pullover. I guess it's a quarter zip pullover in this really pretty sort of ochre or golden yellow. And let's see, this one sold, took a little while to sell actually. I think it took like about a month and a half. And it sold for $15. I had it listed for $28, and I actually think that was a little too high. So I think that's why it took a while to sell. This is not one of the more substantial sort of fleece, you know, sort of jackets. It's a little bit thinner weight, so I think I did have it priced a little high. Okay. But somebody, you know, sent me an offer, and I went ahead and accepted. So, you know, happy with the $15 sale. Let's see, this is going, Scott. What is this? Yes, and how is everybody's sales going this fall? My sales are going okay. You know, they're not as, I don't know, I think in the beginning of September I had a lot of sales, and I was just like kind of a little nervous because I was selling, you know, more than I was listing. Nervous and happy, you know, of course. But like, oh, you know, I'm going to need to list more. So I actually am listing, instead of 5 per day, I'm listing 6 per day right now. And, you know, my goal is to move up to 7 per day. You know, sometime soon. And then I think I'm going to hold at that amount for a little while. So we'll try that out and see how that goes. So, you know, sales have been pretty good. You know, making sales every day, which is great for me. And you know, there were like, I think, a couple of days where I didn't have a sale on either Poshmark, you know, but then I'll have sales on eBay, and then if I didn't have a sale on eBay, I'll have sales on Poshmark. So, you know, still having sales every day, which is great. Let's see. And then next we have this Carhartt plaid shirt, cotton shirt, and really nice shirt. I really like to pick up Carhartt whenever I can. And this one sold for $17, and I had it listed for $19, so this was a nice sale. And it did actually take a while. Oh, it took 1 month. 1 month, and it sold for 17. So this is a good sale. Yeah, thank you, Colleen. Actually, your question really helped me sort of pinpoint, you know, I guess the levels of my sales, which is nice. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna use the orange. Okay. I do like to pick up Carhartt whenever I can. It doesn't sell as fast as it used to, like a year ago. So I don't know if that means that, I think maybe it means that Carhartt is a little bit more saturated in the reselling market. Because I feel like it's still popular. It's still a popular, trusted brand, and it's also, I think it's still very popular with sort of the younger crowd as well. Just to wear for everyday wear. Carhartt is workwear, so we do have, people who buy it for work. And in that case, I've found that even, very worn Carhartt tended to sell pretty well. Like Carhartt overalls that are, covered in paint and things seem to sell well. This shirt is in really good condition, so, it's good. I think this weekend I sold quite a few men's items, and I pick up both men and women's items at the bins. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we have these men's Levi's jeans. They are, I think they're the 514s. Yeah, 514s, size 34 by 34. They are in good condition. They have some nice, fading, but very little heel drag. And yeah, so it looks like it's in good condition. Let's see. I do like to pick up Levi's, but however, it is kind of hard for me to find Levi's because that's something that pretty much all the resellers are looking for. They are all looking for Levi's, and so the ones that is the modern Levi's tend to get thrown back, and let's see, I should put this in a bag. The modern ones get thrown back. Sort of the more, worn and damaged jeans will get thrown back. So I kind of have to be really careful when I pick up Levi's. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and add this. Is this my first bundle on eBay? I think it might be. Someone, a buyer, bought 2 pairs of Gap 1969 jeans. And, you know, I'm not going to unfold them, but I'll just kind of show you. You know, one is kind of a darker color, and then this one is a little bit lighter color. I have a feeling that they were, you know, donated by the same person. They're both the same size. And let's see. Oh, did I forget to put? Oh, I think I might have forgot to put that one in. Yeah, I got to add that one in. But the total was $24.25. So, you know, I'm happy with that. It, you know, kind of comes out to like $12 per jeans, and you know, that is a good sale, especially for Gap. You know, Gap is, on one hand, I really wanted to try these because I noticed that 1969 Gap jeans sold for me before. So, you know, I decided to go ahead and pick these up, give these a try. But then, you know, and you know, people trust the Gap. However, it's so common, you know, that there's so much on the resale market. So in order to be competitive, you need to price it pretty low. Or that's what you know, in my case, I think I can't price it very high. I think I did price it at $15, so, you know, selling for $12 is a good price. Let's see. Make sure I get the air out. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Oops. I gotta add the little thank you tag to this. And then I'm also going to add, this priority mail sticker. And I ordered this off of the USPS website. And they mail it to you, or they send it right to you to my doorstep. So USPS website, you can order your shipping supplies like envelopes and boxes, as well as these stickers. And it's free, and they deliver it right to you. So awesome. Okay, so and then the last one that I'll just hold up and show is this Salco sort of camel colored exclusively alpaca coat, and I'm pretty sure it's vintage. Yeah, it's vintage. It even has the leather buttons here, and it's made in Austria. So this one, I listed it for, I think I listed it for $80, and I got an offer from someone who I think might be in England for $50, and she was very, very kind, you know, and you know, asked if I would consider, you know, the $50, and she mentioned how, you know, she'd have to pay for the overseas shipping and you know, different costs and things, and I thought, oh yeah, that's a lot, and you know, I was happy to receive the $50 offer. So that's a nice sale for me. So that would be a great sale. Let's see, that one I actually listed it on the 17th and it sold on the 24th. So, you know, less than a week. So that's a really fast sale. Excuse me. Okay, so before I get to the Poshmark sales, I thought I can go through comments that, you know, that you guys sent me. And let's see. These comments came on the sold to shipped number 39. And hi Angel Sirs, how are you? Thank you so much for your comments. They really made me laugh. It's nice, and I think it's kind of fun because when we're watching a long video, to kind of comment as you go along, and so, you know, as each part of the video comes up, and I find myself doing that with, you know, videos that I watch, you know, on other people's channels too. So, you know, it's really fun to sort of be interactive, and, you know, I really appreciate you chiming in, you know, throughout the video. So thank you so much, Angel Sirs. I really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Oh, hi, it's Adele Cherry. How you doing? So good to hear from you. And so funny. She said, I hope I didn't offend you about the fly. It's just a joke. And no offense taken at all. I think I almost feel like it's our own little private joke, you know. So anyways, no, I really appreciate, you know, you chiming in. And oh, she also says, I wish I could find good stuff you find. I have like 5 or 6 Goodwills within 45 minutes from me, and I never find amazing things, just okay. However, there is a great Goodwill in Torrance, California, and I do find high-end things there every once in a while. Yeah, so yeah, you know, well, that's the whole thing. I think it's really hit or miss, and you know what you can find. For me, I think you know, I tend to go to only one Goodwill bins, and I think one thing is, once I feel comfortable with a space or place, then for me it's easier to find things. You know, like I noticed that when I went to Sacramento that one time, and it was really big, it had lots and lots of bins, but I was just not used to the, you know, I didn't have a strategy like on how to go through and look for items. I didn't understand how they did the rotations. So I think all those factors made it kind of harder for me to find things, you know. And then also, you know, like you said, it could be just the day, you know, that day, you know, wasn't like amazing things. So it's, you know, really is hit or miss. And also with my bins, they did change how we can go through the bins yet again, and it's much, much better. It's so much better. So instead of just allowing 10 people in and giving them 2 minutes per bin at a time, so then then pushing us out after 20 minutes, and you know, having to pay right away, they're now just letting everybody in. And there, instead of just 10 bins, there are 20 bins available, and everyone goes in, and it's a free-for-all for 30 minutes, and then they push us out so that we have to pay. So, you know, that part is fast, though, to go through 20 bins very quickly and then sort and then go and pay. So that part is a little hard, but it's making me have to make decisions much quicker. So I think what I'm doing, and I'm going to do a haul later on. I hope I'm making good decisions. I'm hoping that I'm being a little bit more conservative too, and who knows, maybe this will force me to have more kind of niche down a little bit. So anyways. So yeah. Cherry, please keep sending us comments, and I'd love to hear, about your experiences and how you like, all the different stores and bins that you go to. I think it's really interesting, especially since you have so many, nearby. So thank you so much for your comment. It's a deal, Cherry. I really, really appreciate you, and hope you're doing well. Hi, Alexardo. So nice to hear from you, and thank you so much for subscribing. So Alexardo is a new subscriber, and he left me a very sweet comment. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you, and so happy that you joined the channel. Oh, and by the way, he's from Indonesia, which is very, very cool. So hello from I guess the Bay Area, California, to Indonesia. Hi Rose, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Yes, so Rose says she loves the color and simplicity of the dress that I found for Kelsey's wedding. So yeah, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I'm actually happy with the dress. I mean, I was really trying to look for one, that I sourced at the bins, but for one thing, it's hard to find my size, yet alone the style that's appropriate for a mother of the bride. So I did end up going to Ross, which is kind of like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever, and the dress is brand new, and it's Calvin Klein. So, and the style is, I usually never try on that style. It's kind of more the form-fitting, like knit jersey kind of fabric, and actually fit me, really well, and I think it's going to be very comfortable. So now all I have to do is find all the other things that, shoes and, what jacket am I going to bring, and do I wear pantyhose or do I not wear pantyhose, so things like that. So I don't know, TBD, still, being determined. But Rose, thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate you, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. It's coming up pretty quick though. It's November 20th, so right around the corner. Hi, Lejen was here. So good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, she says, I love the comments in the videos, but whatever works best for you, and hope you and your family have a wonderful time on that special day. Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it'll be great. Oh, and then she says, oh, and Steph Curry is with Under Armour because when Nike was trying to re-sign him, they pitched him a deal using Kevin Durant's name instead. Oh my God. She says, I'm a sports fan. Laugh out loud. Yes. Yeah, I heard about that. And that's kind of disrespectful. So I really kind of don't blame Steph Curry for, not sticking with Nike, right? And then, I bet you Nike is kind of kicking themselves right now. So anyways, Lejen, thank you so much for your comment. It's so good to hear from you, and hope you're doing well. Hi, Odalis. How are you doing? Oh, yes. So Odalis, she actually purchased a vintage Puma and it was a collab between Puma and Ferrari, and she said that she loves it and she's wearing it to the Formula One race this weekend, which I think is awesome. Really, really cool. So yeah, and I don't know, I just really appreciate, you know, you purchasing the jacket, and I'm so glad that you were able to find something to wear to such a special event. So good to hear from you, Dallas, and yes, I appreciate you. Oh, hi Jen, or AKA Material Girl. So good to hear from you. Okay. Oh, she says, I love the comments part of your videos. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm really glad to hear that. Okay, you have an exciting event coming up, and I can't wait to see what you decide to wear. That blue dress is so pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you for making these videos. I really enjoy them. Yes, and you know, Jen, I mean, thank you for all your comments, and I think, you know, everyone brings so much to the videos, I think, you know, with your comments. And you know, for me, I remember when I first started doing these videos, I felt so weird just in a room by myself talking to my iPhone. It was so weird. But now I don't have that feeling. I feel like I'm talking to all of you, you know, because I know that you guys are there, and you know, you're contributing and bringing up topics and tips and tricks, and you know, different questions or solutions. So to me, it just really changed everything for me. So, you know, thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate you all. And Jen, thank you. Oh, hi Maria Felicity. I'm so happy to hear from you. And, you know, thank you so much for your comment. And I know you've been, you know, still kind of recuperating, and so, you know, love to keep checking in with you and seeing how you're doing. So anyways, sounds like you're getting better, so that's great. And thank you for your comment, and I really appreciate you. Hi Naquina, also known as Nicole. Okay, I love finding Marmot. I just sold a packable down coat from them for $70. Wow, snaps to you. That is a great sale. Yes. The lady was like, is this brand good like North Face? Laugh out loud. It's so good. Yes. That's so true. I mean, yeah, the quality of Marmot is just as good to me, you know, as North Face. And it's just not as well known, right? So great sale, and thanks for letting us know about it. And good to hear from you. Hi Colleen, how are you? So good to hear from you. Okay, I'll just read it. Hi. So glad to catch up with some of your videos and everyone's great comments. Oh, that's so sweet. In general, what would you consider a good sale versus a great sale? For example, is doubling your investment enough, or are you looking to triple? Do you have a strategy or formula that you strive for? And yeah, so, you know, really that's a great question. And like I answered before, I think it really made me pause and think about what are the differences. So, you know, hopefully what I had said, it makes sense. And I guess, you know, since my cost is about $1.50 per item, and a great sale would be $30, you know, at least $30 or more, that's like, I don't know how much more. That's like more than tripling, you know, the profit. So Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for, because if I tripled it, it would just be, what, 450? Would it just be 450 or something? I don't know. So anyways, and then do you have a strategy or formula that you strive for? Yeah, I basically, I've been pretty good about checking comps when I can. However, with the bins being the way they are, having to check out so fast, like we have to check out within 30 minutes, I'm not able to check comps all the time, so if there's, maybe I can check maybe 1 or 2 items per rotation, and then I go out, pay, and then I'll get back in line and come through again. So yeah, just really checking comps seems like the best thing. And yeah, so Colleen, thank you so much for your comments. I love, that you asked all these questions, and it just really makes me, I don't know, really have to think about things, so thank you so much. Oh, okay. So Rose also mentioned that she found Kinsey on YouTube, and when I was watching one of her bins videos, I saw you, or at least I think that was you, laugh out loud. You started to go through a bin and they were outside bins, which was a first for me to see. Yeah, that was me. It's so funny. It's so kind of embarrassing to think, and I just sort of found Kinsey as well. So I actually did run into her one day at the bin, so I did say hi and everything, and told her that I subscribed to her. So I'll go ahead and add one of her videos below, so you guys can check her out as well. Let's see. Okay, thanks for sharing your great sales. I just found out the Salvation Army in the next town will be having a 50% sale on clothing starting this Friday. That's great. It will be the first for me, so I'm excited. That's so exciting. Yeah, Friday. So I'm thinking that you already went through it. So I'm hoping that you picked up some good items, and let us know what you picked up. Let's see. Yeah, she said she'll let us know how it goes. And she says, enjoy the rest of the week, everyone. Yes, thank you, Rose. Really appreciate you. Oh, hi, DeSanti. So good to hear from you. She says, hi, Dana. I'm glad your bins changed to letting more people in. Yes, me too. I'm sure they realized they were losing money with the first change. Yes, actually, it was interesting because I was talking to one of the employees at, my bins, and so one of the resellers had written to the CEO of our bins, our local bins, and the employee said that his manager read it to all the employees and said to them, like, kind of scolded them and said, hey, you guys, what is, the customers are supposed to come to you guys and complain, not go up to the CEO and complain. And I said, what the heck? I mean, what would happen? It would end, they would just be able to complain to their manager, and the manager would probably do nothing, right? So the fact that she complained to the CEO was great, and that they acted on it and they changed. And what I found out was that the middle manager, the one that scolded the employees, that was his idea to change it to the letting only 10 people in and 2 minutes per bin. And what happened was that week that they did it, they only made like $1,400 that week, and so they changed it to letting the 30 people in, or not 30, letting everyone in for 30 minutes, and their sales increased to over $2,000 a week. So it was a a much bigger profit for them. So they went ahead and changed, and basically the middle manager blamed his employees and said that that's the reason why his plan didn't work. So anyways, just a little, just a little rumors and gossip, I guess, but I guess it's really not rumors. I mean, it's actually the truth. So yeah, that's what's going on with the bins. And oh, thank you. She said, DeSanti said that the blue dress will look beautiful on you. And that, yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you, DeSanti, because you've been chiming in every time I show a dress and said, I think I might try this for the wedding. So yeah, so thank you for chiming in. And DeSanti also said that thanks for this sold to shipped. They're my favorite. So yeah, yay, thank you. I do appreciate the feedback. It's really helpful for me. So DeSanti, so great to hear from you, and hope you're doing well. Oh, and hi Brenda, so good to hear from you. And actually there's two Brendas. So this is Brenda G, and she said, thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming. I love hearing from you. Let's see. Yes, so light academia is basically like dark academia, but all light colors. So great. Okay, that's good to know. Also, schoolgirl aesthetic is another name. Okay, yeah, I didn't put that one, but that's a really great one. Let's see. I took time to recently go through most of the style tags like those, and normcore, cottagecore, to name a few. It is funny how much you can learn when you are a reseller when it comes to fashion terms and styles, fabric, and so on. Yes, very good point, Brenda. We actually have a lot to learn and a lot to sort of absorb. And the thing about fashion and trends is they keep changing too, right? So, what might be in, now, who knows if it's going to be in, a month or two from now, right? So we really have to kind of keep up on things. So anyways, thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you for the tips, and I really appreciate you. And hi, Brenda M. Thank you so much for your comment. So good to hear from you. Okay, she said, hi Dana, just to let you know, in Castro Valley, they leave the post office open until pretty late. I have gone there even around 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And they have a self-scan inside, and you can drop things off. That's great to know, because my bestie used to live in Castro Valley, so I'm pretty familiar with the town or the city, and it's great to know that they have self-scanning, and just in case. I've found myself needing late drop-off 2 times, and it really, really is helpful to know where these places are. So, thank you so much, Brenda. I really appreciate this information. Okay, yeah. She says they might not get picked up until early morning, but at least you get the scan. And that's what's important with eBay. So, with Poshmark, we have a 3-day buffer, a 3-day window to ship things out. I no longer wait the 3 days. I ship that day or next day. But with eBay, I have a 1 business day shipping time. So I really, really try to uphold to that, because I don't want to get like a negative mark from eBay, because I want to have them keep sending me customers. So anyways, that's really important to me. And yes, Brenda, thank you so much for this information. I really, really appreciate you, and hope you're doing well. Hi, Sujo. So good to hear from you. Oh, she said, yay, Dana, another ship with me. I missed you. I missed you too. I love hearing from you, Sujo. You're so positive, and it's great to know that you're out there, you know, and I'm not just talking to my iPhone, I'm actually talking to you. So, hope you're doing well, and thanks again. I really appreciate you. Okay, and then I think I have a couple more comments, and this was on the sold to shipped number 38. So I'll quickly go through them. Hi, Colleen again. Yes, hi. Let's see. She said, how do you make an offer to watchers? This is for eBay. And once in a while, I'll get a notification from eBay to send an offer, but then I'll see that there are items that other people are watching, but eBay has not invited me to send a discount, and I don't know how to do it. So that's a great question, because the same thing will happen for me, but I've kind of wondered, like, oh, I wonder if I can send this, you know, send a discount offer if eBay doesn't send me the, you know, for the item. And I just never really bothered to dive into it. So I don't know if anybody else knows about how to do that. You know, leave it down in the comments. That would be, you know, really good information. And, you know, for me, I just kind of wait for eBay to send me, like, hey, you can send out offers to, you know, on this particular items or these particular items. And for me, I just go ahead and I always offer like 25% discount. And then now I also add a coupon that would be used not for this time around, but for their next purchase if they actually purchase. So anyway, so Colleen, I'm sorry I really can't answer that question, but maybe somebody else will have a good answer for us. And let's see. Oh, okay. Colleen also asked if she, how do you know if an item is organic search versus promoted? And this is in eBay, and I found that it's in the sold, under the sold tab. So if you click on that, it'll list it. And I think, you know, promoted will be kind of like underneath, and it'll be in green color. And if there's no green promoted words, then it's organic search. And then also for Posh, I only do, let's see. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the wrong thing. Also curious, have you ever run a sale in your Posh closet, and what do you suggest? You know, I've never really ran a sale, like a closet-wide sale before. The most that I'll do is that I'll go and do like a bulk discount or a bulk drop in price for my items that are 120 days or older. And I do that on Posher VA. And there's this tab where you can do sort of like this bulk lowering the price. So I just been recently doing that, and I think the last time I did it, I got no sales from it. But the time before that, I had gotten a couple of sales. So really, again, you know, it depends on if your items are desirable, you know, for that price that you're offering. So, you know, maybe those items they're not that desirable for me. So, I don't know. I think, you know, it would be easier for me to show it to you share my screen. So maybe one day I can do a video and, you know, kind of show you where these things are on the desktop. So, yeah, thanks, Colleen. And hi, Susanna. So good to hear from you. Oh, okay. She said, I think you forgot to put the links in your stores. And I will go ahead and add my links again. And I had taken them off because I was kind of updating my stores. You know, with eBay, I just subscribed to the basic store, so I was, you know, messing around with it and stuff. So I'll go ahead and add it to this, you know, to my other videos. So thank you, Susanna, and I hope you're doing well, and I really appreciate you. Okay, so anyways, that is comments. So thank you all so much for your comments. I really appreciate, you know, you all. And I'll go ahead and go through Poshmark sales. So this is a 9 West belt, and I actually bought this probably last year, so it's been in my closet for, you know, quite a while. Let's see, gotta look up the 9 West. This sold for $12, and oh, it has this really great belt buckle, nice and heavy. Has some really nice details, like some beads that are sewn on. So it's a cool sort of chunky belt. Let's see, so it sold for $12, and I actually listed this in December of 2021, so it's been around for a while. Let's do this. I haven't picked up belts in a while. I was picking them up, you know, kind of frequently, and then I kind of stopped. We don't get a lot of belts, you know, at my bins anymore. So let's see. So I think, you know, I really do like to sell, I like to sell purses. Not really into selling shoes, but if I see a really great pair of shoes, I'll go ahead and pick them up, you know, because actually shoes have pretty good profit. And I like that. Oh, and by the way, so if you're new, I learned how to ship from watching Mackenzie on McThriftsy, and I'll go ahead and link one of her videos below. And she uses this packing paper, and also she orders USPS, off of USPS website. She orders boxes and envelopes, and they are free, and they get delivered right to your doorstep. So very convenient. Let's see. And this box is the small flat rate size box. But again, you know, Poshmark shipping is so simple compared to eBay. So you know, they have sort of a flat rate of $7.67, and you can use any priority mail sized envelope or box, and make sure that you don't use the express mail. Yeah, because then the if you accidentally use express mail box or envelope, I don't think the post office will deliver it. Okay, so next is this vintage Nirvana t-shirt. And I've had this one actually for quite a while. I really like it. You know, it's very unusual. It's just basically a bunch of snapshots kind of collaged together. So you have all the band members, you know, pictures on here. And also, I actually like sort of the style of the t-shirt. So it's more of a woman's cut, you know, where it's a little bit wider, has a wider neck here, and sort of more of a drop shoulder sleeve. And let's see, this vintage t-shirt sold for $16, and I had this for quite a while. I had this one for I listed it on July, and it's October, so it took a few months. So would I pick up this you know, to quote Sonia over at Selling for Good, would I pick up this item again? And I would definitely pick up this item again. I love you know, graphic tees, band tees, graphic tees. I don't know, it's, you know, I enjoy the graphics, and it adds interest, I think, to my store and my closet. I also like to sell them to buy-sell trade stores, and you know, now I'm also selling things over at this consignment store as well. So, you know, for me, I really enjoy having the band tees, graphic tees. So I'll definitely pick them up, and they don't always have to be vintage, but vintage does help. But vintage, I find that it can't just be a t-shirt that's vintage, you know, that, I don't know, is kind of random. It has to be sort of something popular, like, you know, if it's a band, or if it's an event or a sports team or something like that, then I'll definitely, it adds, if it's vintage, it adds value to the t-shirt. So, and vintage tees, we have so many vintage pickers at my bins. They're all fighting for them. And, you know, I'm not a fast picker. You know, sometimes I'll get lucky. You know, I'll be there and I'll just, you know, oh, here it is, you know, or something, or I'll see it. I'm getting better at spotting it. But, you know, again, I'm not the one to, like, only be looking for vintage tees. You know, I'm trying to be open to many different items when I'm at the bins. Okay, so next is this North Face sort of retro tank top. It's actually in really great, like, new condition. So, you know, happy to pick this one up. The graphic is, you know, in perfect condition. It's not cracked at all. And I will pick up North Face items, and I won't even look it up. You know, I'll pick up North Face t-shirts. They seem to, you know, they will sell. They don't sell for a high amount, but they will sell. And let's see this. Oh, here it is. Okay. This sold for $14. And let's see, it took a few days to sell. So it was a fast sale. And what did I list? I listed it for, oh, I'm sorry, no, it didn't, it sold for $12. I'm actually reading it off of my laptop. I record all my sales and stuff on my spreadsheet, so I'm just reading it off the spreadsheet. And it has sort of like a lot of columns, so I get a little confused. Let's see, so this is going to Daniel, so I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, so the bins this past weekend was much better, much improved. And also, you know, the fact that instead of just 10 bins, oh, sorry, my Sven is barking. Instead of just 10 bins, it's double. It's 20 bins now. So that's another reason why I think it's better, because there's just that much more items available. I guess we can put it in here. And so that's good. Okay, next are these Carhartt jeans. They are the Carpenter, I think they're Carpenter pants, yeah, because they have the side pockets right here. And I had these for quite a while. Let's see. Yeah, I listed these in March, like the end of March. And so now they're just selling. So it took quite a few months to sell. And they sold for $16. Yeah, they sold for $16. So I thought, you know, at that time I thought that Carhartt was, you know, very popular, and that these would sell, you know, quickly, but it, you know, it took a while. So happy that they, you know, finally did sell. $16, you know, is good. It's a good sale. And, you know, love to move my inventory so that I can bring in new inventory. Okay. I'm gonna just put another sticker on here. Okay, so this is this really pretty handbag or shoulder bag. And let's see, it's called Tylee Malibu. So it has these rhinestones on the strap, and it's suede in this really pretty sort of rust color. I think this is a really pretty bag. And I actually got this bag at the Sacramento bins. So this one was probably a little bit less than $1.50. It was probably more like $1 or $1.25. No, I think it was like, I think I figured out my cost of goods was like about 95 cents or something. So that's how much this was. I'm gonna add it to here. Let's see. So this bag is also sold at Anthropologie, or this brand is also sold at Anthropologie. So I think I looked it up when I was at the Sacramento bins. Noticed that it's sold, you know, it was an Anthropologie brand, and I think the comps were pretty good on this. So let's see, this one. Oh, this purse sold for $34. This was a really good, I think this was a really good sale. It took a while to sell. I think I listed it in June, so during the summer. So it took a few months. But again, you know, for $34, I'm fine, you know, having it sit in my inventory for a while. And, you know, I think everyone is different. Like, some people like, you know, fast sales. And I think some people, you know, they are perfectly fine waiting to get, you know, kind of like all the money, you know, instead of just part of the money or some of the money. And, you know, perhaps they have more items, or perhaps they have more storage, or perhaps they don't list, you know, every day. So, you know, different things. But for me, I have a limited amount of space, and I like to, you know, I like to have daily sales. Like to move things in and out. So, okay, all right. So I've been selling a lot of jackets and coats too. And you know, I did this when last fall, winter. You know, at my bins they used to charge $1.50 per item. So for me, it was really inexpensive to pick up these heavier weight, or, you know, bulkier items. And now I'm still picking up jackets and coats, but I'm more selective, you know, what I pick up. And also I offset it with, you know, lighter weight items like bras and, you know, maybe even swimsuits. So, okay, next is this vintage down puffer jacket. The brand is called, oh, this is REI. This is a vintage REI jacket. I actually love this one. It kind of reminds me of those sleeping bags. And let's see, this one sold for $30. And let's see, it actually sold in 23 days, so less than a month. So this is, I guess I would consider this a great sale. And I think it's interesting that a lot of people passed on, you know, at the bins, they passed on this jacket, but, you know, a lot of people pass on REI. And, you know, whereas, you know, they'll definitely pick up North Face and Patagonia. They'll pick up I think they're starting to pick up Cool, and but you know, it seems like I can find REI pretty well as Columbia. Columbia is another one that the other resellers will often pass on. And you know, if Columbia item is in good condition, I'll go ahead and pick it up. So the other thing that was nice was this last time I went to the bins, I actually found some hiking pants, and I have not found hiking pants in a long time. I don't know, you know, like a month. And also I found the brand Cool, which I really, you know, love selling. So that was another happy find for me, or finds actually. Let's see, this is going to time. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it. So yeah, so this last trip to the bins was a good one for me. So I was happy, and I had not been to the bins for like 2 weeks, and I was going through my death pile. I just was like, let me list and let me sell what I have at home. And so I did a pretty good job. You know, I just have maybe like, well, I actually have a whole like basket full of items that need some kind of repair or ironing. So I still need to go through that. And I was thinking, well, should I skip the bins and just do the repairs? But, you know, I was like, no, I really want to get back to the bins. It's been 2 weeks, so let me get back there. So I just decided to do that. Okay. But I'm pretty happy to pick up any of the outdoor wear, and I can find that pretty easily at my bins. So happy to do that. Yeah. So okay. So then I guess this last item is this Marmot jacket. This is a really nice jacket. It's in good condition. And let's see, where is it? Marmot insulated waterproof jacket, men's medium. I listed it I actually listed it in August, end of August, and it just sold on the 23rd. So it sold for $40. And $40, it took how many months? It took like 2 months to sell, but it did sell for 40, so I guess that would kind of tip it over to be a great sale. Yeah. Kind of like if it's kind of on a scale, right? So I like picking up Marmot, and you know, I think it's a really good brand. It seems as though people are definitely, you know, purchasing jackets and coats. So I am trying to list all my jackets and coats right now. And I'm even going to start listing sort of more of my snow items, which are, you know, snow pants and snow jackets. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that done. There. Okay. Do this. Yeah, so I went shopping this weekend with my daughter and then my best friend, and you know, was looking for shoes basically for the wedding. I really don't have shoes, and those are so important because you need to be comfortable. So I actually found a pair of Clark's pumps. They have like a kitten heel, so I thought, you know, it looked pretty nice. I actually found another pair at Zara too, and they're not as comfortable, but they're really cute. You know, Zara has pretty cool style. I like their style. And I thought, well, you know, whatever I don't decide to wear, I can just return it to the store. So, anyways, there. Okay. So that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe, and you know, think about giving me a thumbs up, and you know, love to hear from you. So please drop some comments, and until the next one, take care. Okay, bye-bye.